What's up, guys? Jack at Half Chrome. Today I got the DYS Shark-Mako. I really like this thing. It is finally a good all-in-one solution. You get the drone, obviously a battery, and you get a remote control, right? And it's actually pretty decent with some dedicated switches for beepers and OSD and angle mode, all that stuff. Lots of fun. This thing is 3S power. We're gonna take it out. We'll show you how it does. Stay tuned. We're going to fly the Shark-Mako. We're going to do some thrust testing of the Shark-Mako, and we'll show you some FPV video, so stay tuned. All right, so let's take a look inside the box of the DYS Shark-Mako. We have the manuals for both the remote and the drone, and then of course the Mr. Q remote with the good sticks. We've got an LCD screen, some dedicated buttons, and of course the quadcopter here with the aggressive props. Pretty decent looking camera. Our 600 milliamp hour battery, some extra props, cords, and a charger. That charger works for both 3S and 2S batteries, which is nice, and hey, even have a European adapter. I've already said that I really like it. It is basically the upgraded version of this DYS Elf. I loved this thing. It's a great little micro brushless racer that you can fly around almost around the house. It's a little bit too powerful for that, but it's great for beginners. This is basically the upgraded version. Now, this is our third DYS drone. The original one we got here, this 220 racer, lots of power in this thing. DYS knows what they're doing when it comes to making race drones. Now, am I going to take any of these on the DRL circuit? No, right? This is great for beginners. I like the propeller guards. These are super aggressive propellers. You can fly this thing in rate mode or acro mode, or you can fly at an angle as a beginner. Now, things that are different from this in the original Elf, obviously we've got different sizes. This is a little bit bigger, and you have a bigger battery, so you're gonna get more power. The motors are also more powerful, which is good for doing stunts and flips and things like that. This is definitely powerful enough to do some freestyle if you're looking to do that. I love the aggressive design. That's also pretty cool. Definitely an upgrade over the Elf. You can adjust this camera a little bit. Yep, not too much, but it does adjust. If you are a pretty aggressive flyer, you can put it back there, but not a whole lot, so keep that in mind. That's different. This guy didn't tilt at all. All right, like I said, it comes with its own dedicated remote, which is nice. This flips up. If you want to put a screen in there, you can. We've got an LCD screen power. These gimbals aren't too bad, actually, and then we have some dedicated switch for arming, angle, horizon, and rate modes, and then we've got beepers and to turn the OSD on and off. So definitely a nice little compact remote. I like the way that this feels, and it's nice that you can put a monitor in here if you prefer flying with a monitor versus Fat Shark goggles. All right, so I've got the monitor in there so you can see that it does in fact hold monitor with my sunshade because it is a sunny day, and it's gonna power on like a DJI drone. Short press, long press, and it powers up. All right, so we're gonna get the DYS Mako Shark up in the air here so you can see it in action. Like we said before, it's got a lot of power, but you know what? It is not overpowering. It's not too much for a beginner, intermediate sort of pilot. Probably wouldn't recommend this as your very first drone, but as a second, or if you're really looking to get into FPV flying, this really is a solid option. It's super durable, it's pretty quick, it has an awesome remote. You don't have to worry about binding it and doing any of that fun stuff. You can fly it in angle mode, you can fly it in horizon mode, and you can fly it in acro mode, so there is some room to grow. Now, it can do flips and rolls in horizon or in acro mode, and we're going to do one here, and you can see we didn't quite make the loop, but you know, this thing still intact. We didn't break a prop, we didn't even dent the frame, so we got it back up in the air and zipping around a little bit more. So you can see it does have the power to do power loops and rolls and things like that. So we thought, hey, let's get this thing on our drone thrust machine and actually test it. So we're going to do just that here. And you can see that it has basically a 2-to-1 thrust weight ratio. That's not super overpowering. It's pretty good, comparable to the ELF. But yeah, it's not a racer by any means in terms of full-fledged get on the drone racing circuit, but absolutely can do probably well enough for most people. We're going to zip around the local football field here, do some rolls and some flips, and have a little bit of fun. So you can see the camera is pretty solid. We got a kind of an overcast day, so it's not super bright and sunny, but it does the job. We got a pretty solid signal all the way out across the football field. We didn't really feel the need to go any further. You can see we're going to bump into the turf once or twice here, and again, no problem. This thing takes a licking and keeps on ticking. It's a good little drone. So if you're looking for something fun to fly with some power and a remote, this is an excellent option. We really like this thing. So hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more drones, check us out on halfchrome.com, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.